Greetings, everyone. I am Nates, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of manga hell, and today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter of Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun, chapter 233, Hide and Seek. Uh, this chapter very weird chapter on the year, but whatever. I'm not a mangaka, so I will not question the chapter titles. So yeah. Anyways, let's just get into the chapter because there's nothing really funny to talk about it. Anyways. So, anyways, we start this chapter off with new teachers approaching as we get a narration reminding us with 30 minutes have passed since the start of the exam, so now it's time to add some more teachers. So yeah, here we have the Tojo Sensei, the Healing Sensei, the weird Demon Sensei that I'm pretty sure hasn't appeared, who has appeared only in this arc, and the female teacher. As they also have those masks and all. As we have the teacher that was teaching Caligo and Balam when they were in school, being like, "We are gonna find them all." So as judging by as now we have there will be like that ding dong, which is I guess supposed to be reference that as we get like a bit of cutting to Subnock and his two, which I knew those two were small, but they are really small. Like these two honestly looked like they could be children, honestly. I mean, I know Subnock's very tall, but I don't know why. But these two look even smaller. No. So anyways, then we have first year, the tower, third floor, team Subnock. And some are like excited, like, "Yeah, how exciting! They're adding more teachers!" It's like just beaming of it. As that new one of his girls, like the girl who looks very depressed and kind of like always nervous, kind of like Cloud, but even more. Well, not Cloud, that sister, the snow sister, old sister, or the idol. Like, yeah! As the other guy just has like this, like the other fish guy just has like his face like, just got this. As then we have that someone be like, "All right, let's go somewhere spacious. Prepare for combat." As it goes like, "Hop, hop." It's like, "Wait, I like it." Or though she's gonna be adorable. As then we have her talk, and she's like, "We can't." Oh, I see. She's gonna be one of those characters who says a couple words but she can't fully say in a sentence. So we're gonna get a little the texture also saying us what she actually wants to say. So when she says we can't, she says we can't do that. It's dangerous. And she also is like says hide pie. Like let's hide, senpai. As someone's like it's like Eve. I'm sorry. And then I'll be like, a demon king doesn't hide. Don't worry, I'll make sure to protect my subjects. That is so funny. Then something like, climb on! As he like puts his hand up to like to hold, which is true. I mean, those two are very small. Like, Sun really got lucky with his small picks. Although personality wise, he got the worst. And I guess this little girl is gonna be the one that's gonna be interacting with some like the most. Says that we are going to encounter them sooner or later, regardless. So you'd better prepare yourselves. As he's like just runs with them, holding onto his hand. So yeah, then we got to another place where I guess this is gonna be like the chapter where we kind of get where everyone is. I'm guessing this is gonna be also that what's gonna be happening every time there's gonna be like a new teacher added. So yeah, then we get to the snowman team where his two demons. One's like very Japanese looking with like a kind of like a scorpion hair style, like side and ponytail over his shoulders. The other guy is more, nothing special, just like more stand demon kind, douchebag kind of character. Look, as they look at each other, like auditorium, team gap. As then we have the two arguing, like I'm guessing the one saying, "I said we should get out of there and get ready to fight," is the guy with two horns on top of his head, and the guy who looks the more basic one. And then we have the guy who's, I think, guessing more Japanese. If I get the like, I'm not actually to confirm that. Looks like, "No, we should just hide and observe. We'll be sitting ducks if we wander around carelessly." And then the other guy responds with, "If they spot us in here, we'll be sitting ducks anyway. Are you scared to go outside, you coward?" And then the Japanese guy's like, "Oh, so your idea of the solution is to take a leap, leap of faith? That's stupid. At a time like this, use your..." And then we have the guy being like, let's get along, as he tries to offer them some rice balls. And so we have the Hong guy be like, wait, what do you think, Gav Senpai? And so the Japanese guy's like, we should wait and see, right, Senpai? It's just like, I was like just trying to offer them rice balls, like all nervously. I guess their things gotta be like move personality wise, or grow or mature more to be able to handle with these two. And so we have the guy be like, as the Hong guy be like, we should fight, Senpai. You can't be scared. I don't think it's scary. He just doesn't know how to deal with you two. As then we have the other guy being like, the Japanese guy be like, hey, that was rude. Let's just leave this idiot here alone, senpai. And then we have the other guy be like, you don't think I'm an idiot, right, senpai? And then the other guy be like, senpai. As the guy's like, uh-huh. And then we get find the team Asmodeus. As we get the Zenith guy, as he's like the most anticipated freshman. This is the beautiful demon, Sonic Sylvia. And also Sonic Sylvia. I feel like Sylvia is the more beautiful one, honestly. As they have the second tower, fourth floor, trenders hitting methods. Keep your eyes on me. 6 key points of to deceive the teachers. Oh my god, this guy's gotta be either annoying or hilarious. One of the two. Also, it seems like the guy actually has like more like a goat type tail. So yeah. So that's they're posing a bit. And so I was like, what are you doing? And so I was like, well, it's been a while since I felt a camera focused on me. And that's a look at the camera. And so I was like, I see. I guess he's gonna be the fourth wall breaking guy here. It's about time we get someone like this. So then, anyways, we have, I suppose, looking at Sylvia is like, and what are you doing? And she's like, on holding, standing up on one of her uh, hands as that's her body in the air. She's like, ah! As Simba jumps down, turns around, and she's like, they added more enemies, so I thought maybe we'll be fighting soon. I'm warming up, which is true. I mean, she probably has like very energetic, very focused personality, which is surprising. So then we have, so be like, my magic isn't the best, but I'm very sturdy. Be it as a shield or as a decoy. Feel free to use me however you want. So I guess Sylvia doesn't have that much magic itself. It's just that her physical stats are very boosted, which is which is impressive because alright, Sylvia doesn't have that much of like a physical form. Like she's not like miracle. She's more like standard, honestly. But I guess she has a lot of like invulnerability or something. But yeah, so, anyways, then we have a small. We get this like this whole very like beauty like panel that's supposed to like show very the beauty. You know those panels where they're like, guys like these are very handsome men type of scene where we have a supposed to be like, I would never. You should stay behind me. As the other guy's like, indeed, you shouldn't expose your beautiful legs so recklessly. It would be too much of a temptation for man. Not guy comment. Well, alright, this is official. Well, what's the direction? So I'm doing a scene like all blushy because she's seeing how they're posing and all. It's like, okay, it seems like I'm in a. Is he thinking to herself? It seems like I'm on a visually dangerous team. My ass, I'm ready. Honestly, this entire team is a bunch of man's personal women and man's personal desires coming true. I mean, I would say every one of these people here would, if they would go to those stores, those places where you get to like go on a date with someone for a compliment. If any of these guys would be offering 5 billion in the first second would be would be offered by people. I mean, this is a really I wonder if there's a reason why they picked these three specifically, just so they can have the most beautiful for team. I would be surprised. Honestly, considering how jokey some teachers are, and the fact I don't believe we got explanation on who picked them or which everyone got, I would be surprised if someone's like, "Hey, what if we put all of their most beautiful people that we have in these two class from the second year, as well as the two most beautiful from the first years, put them in all in the same class, in the same team. Let's see how that will be happen. I mean, I could say I think there's enough trolls amongst the teachers to get this result. So, anyways, then we have Asma's be like, however, we do need to take precaution. So yeah, there Asma's going to say like, it would be nice if we could anticipate the enemy's moves. I wonder what sort of strategies the teachers will use. But I'll tell you what strategies they'll use. They'll use comedy. So yeah. Anyways, then we get to the teachers, which we actually get to. I think one new one. The teacher who's, I believe we don't actually get a focus on her. The teacher I think is into color girl. Her standing next, also being there, and the other guy. I guess the guy with healing is kind of like the in charge of. Is kind of in charge of this group. So he's like the healing teacher, be like, "All right, everyone, as planned, we are joining the fray. Basically, go do your own thing. Just remember, communication is key." Is that all like, yes, sir? But it's funny how Asmora is like supposed to be like, oh, what strategies the teachers are, which logically would be you think it's gonna be happening, but here's like just do whatever you want. So anyways, then we have what's his name again? The six finger guy, Atori, yes, Atori. He's like, wow, so laid back, doing our own thing. Wow. It's like I've been clapping smell like that, like mockingly. As the torture sensei's like, I guess these two gotta be like pals because they've also been because the torture sensei was also the one who was talking to Tori about Shida. As he's like very demon like, right? As now we have the teacher, I guess also the torture sensei also explaining some stuff to him or reminding him something. So yeah, and the torture sensei is like, but don't forget the ground rules, okay? Do not stray from your patrol route. If you run into someone in the middle of a battle, do not join in. As I was like, okay. So you get a bit of a scene here already. So I guess they're not supposed to like join in the battles, which is fair. I mean, 5 teachers against like one student team would be overwhelming, but it would be very easy victory for them. I mean, she does anything to go by. Yeah, she is probably like the strongest from what we've seen right now, at least in my personal opinion. So, anyways, then we have the female teacher being like, her name is physics teacher, Momo Tsumuro. Alright, it's like, if I could pick who to fight, I'll fight Elisa-san. I want to experience her physical, logical magic firsthand. Not because she's cute or anything. Did she? We got a shot of Elizabeth and the other two that she's in that look like they're twins, honestly. As, yeah, this girl wants Elizabeth. Which one of these are actually gonna happen? Like the ones who are being like, called right now. Like she's actually gonna be fighting Elizabeth, which I am a bit excited to see how that thing would go. I mean, she's been sad not because it's cute, which I doubt it. So anyways, then we get the teacher who I think was introduced in this arc, who I'm a bit suspicious of. Tactic teacher Ipos Ichio is like, I think I'll go with Alacor. I want to measure his intellect. As we see Alator, who I think was hiding a tree a couple of chapters back, or chapter or two back, as we see his team, which is again that, yeah, I think that was like the Chinese girl and the other guy. So we have Alator be like, and you, Ma Sensei? As then we have Ma be like, well, there is my relative, but I guess he won't want to run into me. Ibashi. So yeah, the guy who's with Claw, he's his relative. Which is kind of funny. This guy has the manager of the second year, Calero or something, as well as he has a relative a part of the first year. Kind of funny. It's just like even going with the whole stereotypical thing with a person doesn't want to meet their family member who is a teacher. But yeah, although to be fair, we don't get actually any confirmation that they've actually not been animated already. I don't know. I wonder when this is gonna be revealed. So and your mom be like, "How about you, Toy Sensei?" And so Toy's like, I want to one who'll fight back hard." Oh my God, Atori, you're a teacher. You cannot do that with the students. Teachers don't do it. Actually, correction. Teachers aren't Honestly, this show may actually accept that. Everyone here is extremely lustful. Alright, alright. You are not allowed to sleep with a student during this challenge. That goes for you too, female Marmara. So as then we have the mom be like, oh, as the female's like, no wonder you're in charge of their practical skills after all. So they say that, oh yes, of course you are battle them. Of course, you are in charge of that, so it makes sense, which is logical. So anyways, then we have the other guy being like, fighting back, huh? I'm not sure it's what you are thinking exactly, but if we are talking about tough to beat, there is Asmodeus and a certain disappearing boy, right? So I guess this might set up a story for Asmodeus and Pearl. So yeah, as then we have person to be more precise, as the teacher's like person sensori. His bloodline ability is detecting wardening. It would be nearly impossible to find him while he's using it. So yeah, I guess he's thinking that he might mean like, oh, you mean the ones who would be the most difficult for us to like encounter and put up their balloons. But yeah, anyways, then we have the other guy being like, but the first years on his team are huge. How will he hide them? Well, I'm sure there's other teams that went into hiding it to avoid us. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to this. So yeah, I guess this is like specifically why they were picking these two. I mean, I want to say they're huge. They're a gang check. So it wasn't just a toy, but it was also the other ones. So then we have the healing sensor be like, alright, everyone, are you ready? We will sniff out these hearts and find them. Because we are bloodthirsty monsters. As we get the ones who I guess we're gonna be focusing the most on right now in the battles, is they're like, no matter where they hide, we will drag them out with our claws and fangs to feast on them. Supposing none of them really have fangs, just Balam, I'm not sure, I guess he's gonna be in the final wave or something. Because it will make sense. I mean, those two I believe are said to be the highest ranking ones. Oh, like they're also like the only 8-5, which I'm not really sure that will work with Iruma. Is they have seen something to be like, may we have a healthy meal now? It's like dismissed. It's just like yes, sir. As soon as he does that, person's ability is starting to falter, and you can sort of see him and his two comrades. Like they're not like weird semi-visual route. Like you can kind of make out, but you can like fully. I'm guessing there will be a joke about it later. Also, thing I do want to mention is that they seem to again be some different in size because person is like a bit smaller than monster guy and the other giant guy. But maybe they're like those are like on their knees, kind of hugging each other from fear, as opposed to like holding it like a shield or something. Like maybe try to lessen the size or something. And then we get the other guy be like report using the com. It's like Roger, which actually by this visual here, it may be the case they are actually not being seen, just how we see it from their perspective, but we don't like fully get it or something. I don't know. Because it seems like the giant guy with the long hair is there, yeah, completely hiding while they're saying it. Is the why he's like, oh no, is the female like, oh shit. Is it one I think Mars like or is like as person starts saying, hold your breath and reduce your existence to nothing but air. I can do it. Yes, alright. And then we get a bit of an explanation on person's ability. As he's like, the person clan's attack thing warning is the ability to reduce one's presence to the absolute minimum. However, by adjusting, they can also apply this ability to others. However, by adjusting the amount of mana and expanding their imagination. So yeah, there we get a bit of that. They are both crouching down. As they also seem to notice they are disappearing. The two giant guys. We have it's been narrated be like, this is what person discovered at the very last minute as the new teachers arrive. As for so yeah, so now person is able to like also grant that ability to everyone else, which is pretty useful, especially because those two guys are giants. So I'm guessing what the plan now is probably just gonna be okay, when someone comes and it is a teacher, put fog up and hide. If it's not, well, hope if it's not, well, then not use it because I could feel it will be drained for pretty quickly. If he constantly has it active. So I have person like focus. If I lose focus for a single moment, my ability will collapse. Remember, think back to that time. As we see like a cute baby person turn around. It's like, boo. I guess we're gonna meet his brother. It's like very cute. Like he's gonna have like a mini toy. I gonna keep like a trumpet as he looks at over at his brother. As we get uh his brother be like, ha ha, you found me, soy. It's like that's his brother, I guess. Which I'm not sure if there's gonna be like a tragic backstory, which doesn't really make sense because in the series, but we'll see. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the year, and we get like a bit of promotion for next year, and yeah, that's pretty much it for it. Announcement for season 2 and all, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the chapter. All in all, this chapter was very basic, nothing really special in it. It was clearly just one of those chapters that you just have, but you unfortunately have it on a time where you would think something big would happen, but unfortunately not. It's just like see where everyone is, set some stuff up, maybe set some battles, but that's pretty much all we're gonna see. I wonder if I wonder if they're gonna end up. I wonder if the teachers are gonna end up protecting the two females that are with a toy or something, or with that owl guy. Would that be a fine little twist? But yeah. Anyways, nothing special. So but that's honestly all that it is up with this chapter. Nothing else. Now, anyways, tell me in the comments below what you think of this chapter. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future. And that's it. I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.